The goal of this video is to give you some tips when you're answering questions in the online homework in MathAS. So the first thing you should do when you get to a new problem is you should try and solve it based on what you've learned in your lessons. If you need a hint, many of them have videos that you can click on the link and watch the video to get help. If the video does not quite help you, or if it's a problem that does not have a video, then you can do a search on the topic and you'll see that there's quite a few results for particular topics that include videos and other examples. If you cannot find anything on the web that helps you, you also have the option of messaging your instructor about this question. When you click this link, it sets up the email for you. You can see in the subject it tells the instructor what problem. You will select the instructor that you want to send it to, and then you can enter your text here. A couple things to note about the editor here. Number one is it's very easy to enter math symbols using this icon right here. You'll see that there's a huge list of the math symbols you may want to use. You can also turn your text into math text, say log of A over B. If we hit the other sigma with the plus, it turns that into math text for us. Finally, the more information you can give your instructor, the better he or she is going to be able to answer your question. So one thing that you can do is you can insert your work. So what I would recommend is when you're working on a separate sheet of paper, take a photo with a camera or your phone, save it to your computer. To insert an image, you'll go to the Insert button here, and this box will pop up. You can browse to where you have your image. You want to make sure that your image is not too large, otherwise it will take too long to upload. Once uploaded, make sure the dimensions are not too big, and then click Insert. And now I have work inside my email that my instructor can see. It's a very quick way to get the work to your instructor. Click Send and the message will be sent. Your instructor will reply through MathAS. Returning to the problem, once you are ready to answer, when you go over a box and click it, many of them will have this yellow arrow. If clicking on this yellow arrow opens a equation editor, that will help you to enter basic math, functions, and trigonometric functions. So for instance, on this one, we are looking for the answer for a log. And so we can go ahead and enter our answer here. And notice that it does the division for me and also inserts parentheses. And every time I hit division, it automatically puts it in as a fraction. And so this is what I want to put in. I click Save, and it puts it in the text that MathAS recognizes. Clicking Preview, I can see what it actually is and also its decimal equivalent. And now I can go ahead and answer the question. So these are just some tips to help you as you go through answering questions in MathAS.